Here we go, guys. Tag team action is underway.
When I think of tag teams that can make a major impact on today's WWE, I absolutely think of these two teams.
Ziggler is here to show the world just how good he is, and he's ready to steal the show.
Yeah, well, with that attitude, they give him the moniker of the show off, but you've got to respect the guy who isn't afraid to lay it all on the line and bet on himself.
Watch Northern. The shoulders are down. Dolph Ziggler with an easy kick out there.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down. Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Ooh, there's the breaker. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. Since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment.
There it is. He'll go to sleep, but he's got to capitalize now.
He's got him covered. Simply incredible athleticism. Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of, so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, maybe the difference between a win and a loss, maybe even more.
I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star.
In comes Dolph Ziggler. Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back and even Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler with the famouser.
What's he gonna do now?
He breaks the pin. Up and he's taken down face first.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
Dazzling move right there. I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense. Look out!
Got him good with a neck breaker.
You can feel this one slipping away from Ziggler in a tag team contest, a superstar, and
wow, kicking butt and taking names.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Surprises him with the enziguri. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Look at this. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. Jumping DDT. All right. In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner.
Dolph Ziggler's going zigzag. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of...
For the pin and the win!
Yes! Set it up. Nice neck breaker.
Sending a statement with that elbow.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017,
And this has got to be it! One, and Ziggler quickly kicks out. Wow! The Dirty Deeds and Dirt Cheek 2. The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss sideboard. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down, and the 3rd fall was ruled a double countout.
Here he goes.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and
It's bedtime. Here's a go to sleep.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only 2 of these competitors will end up getting what they came for. The win. I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop. The end may be near. And he delivers a knee.
And there it is, boys.
And off the tag is Dean Ambrose.
And Ziggler gets out of the...
great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Dean Ambrose has his eyes on his target, folks.
Oh, there's the receipt. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
All that's left now is for Dean Ambrose to finish this. When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the 2 partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to... Here's a cover. I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
Gonna take more than that.
What's this? Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are 2-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever. Oh boy, he is rolling.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal 4-way match in their second tag team title reign at 2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots. But I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was...
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big!
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater.
Suicide dive!
You can feel this one slipping away from Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler is going in for the kill. He wants no part of the outside. He's going for it all. There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown tag team champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals.
Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler with the famouser.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match. It's like deja vu all over again.
Oh, man, Dean Ambrose is really feeling the pressure.
And he lands the slam.
Dean Ambrose is in trouble here, but you still have to be careful.
No, there's the reversal. He lands the strike with great accuracy. Clothesline!
That was amazing.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
I'm not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now.
Look, Dean Ambrose. He looks like he's got this.
Bouncing fringe! What a clothesline!
This one is over.
Tagged in. We may have discovered his favorite move.
No question, he's found a burst.
Back in from the floor.
He's lining him up. And it's Dean Ambrose making a move. Oh, there it is! Dirty deeds. Great move by him right there.
Yeah, let's see that one again.
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing.
And Ziggler gets out of the way quickly.
Lightning speed.
Ziggler with the famouser. This one's over, guys.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. Continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who've dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault.
Oh, and he dodges out of the way.
Oh, I think this man means business.
That should do it. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two.
Look at this. 1, 2, 3. They did it. And here's another peek at the moves you saw in that match.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here are your winners, CM Punk and Dean Ambrose.
That's it for this tag team match, and what a thrilling match it was.
With wins like that, there's no way these two should even think about splitting up. Just my opinion.
Wow, I don't think we're going to have too many disappointed viewers at home. Not with action like we just saw.
Alright guys, well I'm back. If any of you guys have any matches for me to do next, I'm probably honestly gonna get off. Probably not gonna do anything, but for any recommendations in the future, that would be great. You're welcome, Oscar. I know this is the match that you wanted, and I tried to do the best that I could, and I think it turned out pretty well. If you watch from the beginning, it starts off with some basic wrestling, well not basic, but it starts off with, you know, like the chamber song and all that stuff. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any, as I said, any recommendations, say it in the comments, or if I don't stop live streaming yet, say it in the little thing on the side for the live stream. Yeah, I want to be a professional wrestler. I've stated this in other videos, but I really do. So this is, I have like a trampoline and all that stuff, and I do like the Phoenix Splash and all that crap. I have a tutorial. On how to do the Phoenix Splash. If you guys want these tutorials and the trampoline videos, that's cool. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys later. Stay tuned for more of my videos. Thank you guys for watching.